Attack helicopters, more than other fixed-wing combat aircraft, are essentially entirely tactical assets with minimal strategic utility. However, because of their capacity to act as excellent force multipliers for ground troops, several countries have invested substantially in fielding them to ensure that their armies have the top-notch close air support. Even though these attack helicopters are unable to transport people, they are sought for their sensors, heavy weaponry, speed, endurance, and durability against surface assaults, such as RPGs. Hello and welcome to our channel. In this video, we are talking about 9 deadly attack helicopters that you wouldn't want to face in battle. Let's get into the video. First is Boeing AH64E Apache Guardian USA. The AH64E is an updated variant of the original AH64A, which was designed to replace the AH-1 Cobra for the U.S. Army. Several recent wars saw the Apache helicopter in action. A mast-mounted antenna with improved longbow fire control radar is installed aboard the Apache Guardian. In fire and forget mode, this attack helicopter can fire Hellfire 2 anti-tank guided missiles. Targeting, the combat management system, the cockpit communications, weaponry, and navigation systems are among the other enhancements. A 30mm cannon is also mounted aboard the gunship. The Apache Guardian was first delivered to the U.S. Army in 2011. 634 AH-64D helicopters will be modified to the AH-64E standard. The export of this attack helicopter has been approved. It's also in use in Saudi Arabia and Taiwan. This helicopter was ordered by India, Indonesia, Iraq, and South Korea. Second is KA52 Alligator. The KA52 is one of the few heavy attack helicopter designs to enter service after the conclusion of the Cold War, with an estimated 155 in Russian service as of 2008. The aircraft's exorbitant cost compared to other Russian helicopter designs has hindered export sales, with Egypt being the lone customer, ordering 46 navalized models for its Mistral-class assault ships. The Alligator's complex coaxial rotor system, which is typical of KMOV designs, makes it far more efficient than its domestic and foreign competitors, allowing it to carry more payload and endurance for the same amount of engine power while also being quieter in the air and more compact on the ground. The helicopter is renowned for its powerful weaponry, which includes guns and 12-wing hardpoints. These may carry weaponry that is unusual for an attack helicopter, such as KH-31 cruise missiles, which can fire on warships over 1,300 kilometers distant, a range that is generally reserved for fighters and bombers. The Ataka and Vickers rockets on the aircraft can pierce up to 950mm and 1000mm of armor respectively, with the latter having a range of over 12 kilometers. Third is Mi28nm Havoc. Russia is the only country that produces more than one type of high-end heavy attack helicopter, and the Mi-28 is one of its most expensive models, second only to the Alligator in terms of price. The helicopter has been in service since 2009 and has been exported to Algeria and Iraq, as well as seeing heavy combat in Syria with the Russian Air Force. The Mi-28 can carry up to 16 anti-tank missiles or 80 80mm unguided rockets, delivering considerable firepower against enemy armor and infantry, although being less well adapted for anti-shipping or air defense suppression than the Alligator. The Mi-28 is far more competent than the Apache in terms of flying performance, firepower, survivability, and simplicity of maintenance, and is notable for its ability to fly backward. The Mi-28nm, the newest type of helicopter, was deployed for combat operations in Syria in 2017, and the Russian Defense Ministry signed contracts for the delivery of 98 more helicopters until the end of 2027, based on its successful performance. New VK2500P engines, a 13% increase in speed, all-around sight supplied by new sensors, and an updated firing control system, among other major upgrades, make the enhanced model a substantial improvement. Next is Mi24 High in Russia. One of the most well-known attack helicopters is the Mi-24. During wars and military conflicts, it was used extensively in warfare. This old gunship is still a formidable opponent. This helicopter has stepped cockpits with heavy armor and an undernose gun turret. The initial models had a 23mm twin-barrel cannon, while subsequent manufacturing versions had a 30mm twin-barrel cannon. Anti-tank missiles and unguided rocket pods are among the other armaments. A supplementary troop transport capability is available on the Mi-24. This gunship can carry an infantry squad of 8 fully outfitted men, making it a flying infantry fighting vehicle. This helicopter is employed in a somewhat different way than other attack helicopters due to its personnel carrying capacity. This helicopter was mass-produced for the Soviet Army and Soviet allies in considerable numbers. Since the 1970s, about 2,300 of these helicopters have been constructed. In 1991, the production of this assault helicopter came to an end. Despite its antiquity, the Mi-24 is in use in at least 50 nations worldwide. There are around 1,500 of these gunships still in service. There are several upgrading and refurbishment schemes available. Our next in line is Augusta A129 Mangusta, Italy. The A129 Mangusta was the first specialized attack helicopter built in Western Europe. The Italian Army received the first helicopters in 1990. With the conclusion of the Cold War, Mangusta production was halted in 1992, owing to budget issues and changing operational needs. All Mangustas in Italy was later updated to the A129 international standard. Because it is a lightweight assault helicopter, it has less armor than its competitors. Despite this, the rotor blades can survive 30mm bullets. The Mangusta's primary mission was anti-tank. It was armed with anti-tank Hellfire or TOW missiles, as well as anti-aircraft Stinger or Mistral missiles. It might potentially be used to transport unguided missiles. Its primary armament was TOW missiles. Sixth is AH64E Apache India. Following its initial flight in 1975, the AH64 Apache attack helicopter had a long and rigorous development process before entering service in 1986, 11 years later. The helicopter was designed to offer close air support against enemy tanks, and it was intended to be significantly heavier and more armored than its predecessor, the AH-1 Cobra, as well as carrying greater weaponry. Despite its age, the Apache is still the most capable Western attack helicopter in terms of combat capability, with no other Western designs even coming close. The aircraft is regarded for its ability to fly at high altitudes, as well as its formidable sensor suite, which includes the longbow radar and sophisticated electronics in more current models. We're down to Z10 Attack Helicopter, China. Attack helicopters are one of the few areas where China's defense industry lags behind that of the US and Russia, with the Z10 being less competent than the Apache or recent Russian designs overall, but having experienced significant advances in performance since entering service. The Z10M is a formidable variation that replaces the original WZ9 turboshaft engine with the more powerful WZ16, enhanced flying performance and endurance. It can also deploy up to 16 HJ-10 anti-tank missiles, bringing its firepower up to line with the newest US and Russian systems. Active and passive countermeasures, a missile approach warning system, a radar warning receiver, an infrared jammer, and applique graphene-based armor plates are all included in the updated version of the helicopter, all of which help to increase survivability. In an attempt to improve stealth, its exhaust and side structures seem to be conformal and rounded. The Z10 offers several advantages over heavier, more sophisticated competitors, including simplicity of maintenance, low operating costs, and high availability rates, which might become more important as the performance gap between it and other systems closes. Let's move on to Eurocopter Tiger, France, Germany. France and Germany collaborated on the Eurocopter Tiger. It's a medium-weight assault helicopter that first saw action in 2002. Australia and Spain are among the countries that use it. In Afghanistan, Libya, and Mali, the Tiger has seen battle. To boost its survivability, this aircraft integrates stealth technology as well as other modern characteristics. The Tiger may be configured for assault or fire support, escort, Trigat, or Hot 3 anti-tank missiles, as well as unguided rockets, are attached to the assault variant. It also has air-to-air missiles called Stinger. There is no cannon in this version. The Tiger Escort variant is equipped with a 30mm gun, unguided missiles, and Mistral air-to-air missiles. This version is used by the French military. Lastly, Bell AH-1Z Viper USA. The AH-1Z Viper is a successor to the AH-1W Super Cobra. The U.S. Marine Corps uses this helicopter. It is a descendant of the legendary AH-1 Cobra, the world's first specialized attack helicopter. There will be 189 Vipers manufactured in total. The majority will be modified from AH-1W aircraft. Others will be brand new machines. The Viper was first released in 2010, with full-rate manufacturing starting in 2012. The Viper's engines, rotor, gearbox, avionics, and target sighting system have all been improved. The flying characteristics of upgraded helicopters have improved. The exhausts of this helicopter are covered by an infrared suppression device. A 20mm 3-barrel gun is mounted on the Viper. It can carry up to 16 Hellfire anti-tank guided missiles. It can also carry 2 Sidewinder, fire and forget air-to-air missiles, and unguided rocket pods. And there you have it, the 9 deadly attack helicopters that you wouldn't want to face in battle. What do you think about these attack helicopters? Do you have anything in mind that we miss on our video? Let us know in the comment section. And before you leave, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our newest content. Thanks for watching. See you at the next one. Goodbye.